Moving over to Mailchimp now. Campaigns is where all of your campaigns, so when you send an email, this is where it will show. You'll be able to see the campaign and the status of that. You can see you've got ongoing, draft, completed, and then we have email templates, which is where you can create a basic template that you would like to send out. As you can see, I have started one here for Club Jupiter. I'm just going to show you what the Club Jupiter basic template looks like at the moment. Again, this isn't anything fancy. I've just mocked up a really simple newsletter design, and I'm just going to show you how you can do that as well. So as you can see, there's just a few little bits. We can get fancier with it. Again, if we upgrade to Pro, there's a little bit more options for us, but I am just going to show you how to get started. So if you go to email templates, you can see up here it says create template, and you can select a starting point for your template. It's quite easy to play around with them. So the first thing is probably to click on style and just go through each of these and put them to your personal preferences. So let's just compare those. You can use your branding guidelines to go through this as well. So I'm just going to go through every single bit of the design in this original for the whole page, because that will help me out in the future. But I do want an image at the top. So if we go across to blocks, this is where all of the content blocks that you can add in. So again, it's very much like building a website. It's drag and drop. You could just drag whatever you like in, and then you can start uploading things. And then just to make it look a little retro, I'm gonna round the corners there as well, just to show you how text works. So again, it's very simple. You have all of your making it bold, italic, underlining, and then you can add in links. You can change the alignments. If you ever need to clear anything, you can just put clear styles. This is how you code it if you know coding. As you can see, this is where everything is. We've got this share button as well. So there's so many things that you can add. You can add in your own code, you can add in video, a footer, buttons, social follows, shares, you've got image and text, box text. You can play around with so many things. And then if you just go up to this preview and test button, you can enter a preview mode. So you can see what it would look like on someone's desktop. So here is how this one would look. And then you can also check on mobile, just to make sure that everything is showing up correctly. So for instance, I'll probably make these a little bit bigger on mobile and the text a little bit smaller. And then you can start using it for campaign here by going create campaign. You can also send it to your own inbox just to check that it's all working, all the links are working. That's really important. And when you're happy with it and ready to send, there are several delivery methods available. You can send it immediately. You can select a time that you know your audience is live. For instance, it will determine the best time to send a campaign based on the activity history of your subscribers, or deliver the campaign to your list based on the recipient's time zone rather than your own. So once you get used to designing and you have your newsletter, you could start thinking about the customer journey, i.e. when someone signs up to your newsletter, you could have an email that's already generated so that they get an email saying, welcome to Club Jupiter, here's a discount code, or a little bit more about the business as a whole. And they've actually just introduced something called a content studio, where you can upload lots of your assets, or you can enter your URL and it will show you designs based on your website. Again, if you're not really a designer, then this is perfect for you. The next question that I guess that you would have for me is, how often should you be sending them in order to actively promote your blog? I recommend sending them at least once a month, I would say. Again, it depends on how much time you have, but it's important to get the balance right between sending enough and not sending so many. And this is where you can kind of go with trial and error, and you can work to see what your audience likes. Think back to our conversation about the communities you can create via social media. Your newsletter subscribers are your most engaged audience, so treat them kindly. A newsletter isn't just about selling, but being informative and inspiring. If you like this video, please subscribe. And if you'd like to learn more, you can check out the link to my online course in the description below.